I don't know, I just feel like I was forgotten. In today's video, I unbox my BoxyCharm. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. If you're new here, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Feel free to stick around and subscribe. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. In today's video, as you can tell by the title, I unbox my February BoxyCharm. I use most of the items in the box to, create this face of makeup. So if you want to see what I got, make sure you keep on watching. So I ordered my BoxyCharm February 7th. February 17th, I still had not received shipping confirmation. February 17th was President's Day, so a holiday. But I did go ahead and email them and was hoping that they would get back to me or whatever. So February 18th, I had an email that my box was going to be on its way and would be here by the 19th, which today is the 19th that I'm filming this. And I don't know, I just feel like I was forgotten. But I am very excited to see the items that I got. I have not opened this yet. Whenever I open up, this is what I first see. So the first thing is these refreshing cleansing wipes, these makeup remover wipes. How many do I get? 15. Okay. Where's the little card with the saying how much things cost? Do I not have that? I don't think I do. I hadn't received a BoxyCharm for several months, so I was kind of thinking about, signing up for February, but then I got an email that I could either, get included in my box. It was either an option, I think it was the Tarte eyeshadow palette or a Dr. Brandt mask. I love Dr. Brandt, it's a really good brand. Now, I do have oily skin and it was a I think it's a hydrobiotic mask, but still, I did really want that, because once again, it's Dr. Brandt, but unfortunately there was a mix-up. I got an email about it, and I have emailed customer service. I'm hoping to still get the Dr. Brandt mask. I did get a coupon code for, my next purchase or whatever, but I ended up getting the Tarte eyeshadow palette. This is specifically the BU eyeshadow palette. I do really like Tarte. I did not want another eyeshadow palette, but this is what it looks like. Neutrals. I'm a little underwhelmed. For the spoilers for the February box, I was hoping I would get the other things that I did get. I'm going to just show you everything that I got and then kind of create an eyeshadow look. Although I am excited, I am happy about getting these makeup brushes. These are from the brand. I feel like there should be a card in here telling me what these items are, but there's not, because I feel like I was forgotten. This is from the brand Alamar. So this is a bronzer brush. I love my bronzer brush. I probably wouldn't use this for bronzer. Probably use this more for blush. It is very soft. This says it's complexion brush. See, to me, this looks more like my bronzer brush that I would use. And then this one says it's a brightening brush. So I feel like this would be a good brush for under eye powder. Either under eye powder or blending your under eye concealer, but I will make sure to incorporate that in today's look. I got the coconut setting powder from Ciate London. Oh, now I remember. So one of the options that you could get was the Becca foundation, and I was really wanting that. And then there was also some other good skincare options too. I can't quite remember, but I love me some skincare. So I was really hoping for that. I would really like to be able to open this box. Oh, okay, it's a loose setting powder. Typically don't really like those, but I feel like I will use this. We'll see how I like that. I got the facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty. I've gotten a sample of these, I believe in an Ipsy before, and I did like them. Personally, I wouldn't buy them, but I will definitely use these up. It says it helps exfoliate, tone, and brighten. Let me go ahead and use that now because I didn't put any moisturizer on my skin. Because as I mentioned, this is the first time I'm opening this, so I wasn't sure if I was getting any skincare, but I think it says it comes with 28 pads. So let me just go ahead and use this now. I am excited about getting that. I will say I am happy about getting that. And then the other thing I was really hoping that I wouldn't get, but I think I am going to definitely use this palette, but this is just because I do have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I recently did an eyeshadow palette collection / declutter. If you missed that video, I will link it for you guys. It's kind of a weird, but I was trying to get more centered. If you missed that video, as I was saying, I will link it for you guys. And yeah, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes. This is from Iconic London, but this is a very pretty, let me take off the protective covering. This is a very pretty color palette, and I do think that I will get use out of this. This is just kind of more what I gravitate towards. So yeah, especially this color Wonderland, the shade Wonderland is definitely kind of speaking to me. I love this shade Icon, very, very pretty. Ultimate Tan looks like a great transition color, so I am excited to get that. Let me go ahead and prime my eyes, and I will use this palette to create an eyeshadow look for you guys. And while this is setting, I am going to kind of figure out the look that I want to do. I am going to start with the shade Peaches and Dreams, because to me that's a pretty unique color. I think it's pretty as well. And that is going to be my transition color. Is this tacky enough? Maybe I'm going to give this a little bit longer to kind of dry down though. Now I'm going to take the shade Ultimate Tan right here, yeah, as more of my crease color. A little bit below, I'm actually gonna do the other eye first, a little bit below that Peaches and Dreams color. This also still had purple on it, I'm pretty sure. So I used this in my, I used this brush for my Marvelous, whenever I was using my Marvelous Mauves palette. There's still a little bit of mauve left. Should have washed my makeup brushes before filming this video, apparently. But here we are, here we are. So if you see a little bit of mauve in this, that's from my previous eyeshadow look. Now I'm going to take the shade Icon, and I'm just going to use my finger, apply that in my inner corner. I do really, oh, it's like iridescent too. I really like this color. It is, oh my goodness, that's so pretty. The eyeshadow itself feels nice and soft as well. Next, I'm going to use the shade right here, Closing Party, and I'm gonna kind of create a gradient effect. Ooh, this is really pretty too. Okay, oh my goodness, you saw I obviously did not use, you know, any setting spray or anything like that to make this more foiled, and this is very, very foiled. Okay, I'm not disappointed in getting this palette because this is pretty. Lastly, I'm going to use the shade Velvet Crush on like the last third of my eyelid. Oh, this was a good idea. This is, wow, okay, so pretty. I might need to use a little bit of a different crease shade to kind of tie this in together. Tie this together, that's how I want to say that. Yeah, makeup wipes to kind of take care of this fallout. Okay, so this actually ended up being a little bit more mauve, I think, than I was expecting. Obviously not mad about it. I love mauve. Love that color family. So I'm going to use the shade, I think that this shade right here, Taupe, this Taupe shade right here, maybe tie this in a little bit more as well. Put that all together. Shade Marshmallow would be a great brow bone highlight. I'm gonna do my face makeup and then I'll be right back. Normally my lip product is one of the last things that I do, but since it didn't come with any lip products to try out, went ahead and did my lips. I used the Urban Decay lip liner in the shade Rush and the Bite Beauty lip crayon in the shade Glacé. So I'm going to test out these brushes now. As I was mentioning earlier, I am going to use this one for, ooh, did not mean to drop that. Gonna use this one to set my under eyes. I think I'm gonna use this coconut powder to set my under eyes as well, even though I normally use the Makeup Revolution baking powder. But, ooh, okay. I'm going, this is specifically the brightening brush. Well, I guess, I mean brightening my under eyes. Maybe that's what they meant. Maybe. This is so soft. I love how soft this brush is. I can smell the coconut. It's not overpowering, but if you don't like coconut, you might not like this powder. I mean, this is only one use of the powder, so I don't know how much I'll be able to review it. I would have to kind of see how it wears throughout the day, but I definitely do like this brush. I'm going to use this bronzer brush for my powder, my all over face powder, just to kind of use this brush, even though I do really like the Sigma one that I normally use for my powder. Ooh. This is okay. This doesn't seem to be as dense as it actually is, and I feel like whenever you really pack it on like that, you can see the white cast, so I feel like you definitely have to be careful with this powder to apply it lightly so that it doesn't give you a white cast. Did I bring in? I'm just going to use this brush to use powder for the rest of my face. This one's a little bit looser. I'm gonna just bronze my face really quickly. Sigma contour brush, NARS Laguna bronzer. Then I'll be right back. For the sake of using all of the brushes, I'm going to use the complexion brush for my blush. I'm gonna have to find out a way to use these brushes. I'll probably use them differently, but like for different products rather, but just to, you know, test this out in this video. Because normally I use a powder brush for my blush. So this actually might end up being a really good brush to use for my blush. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I can see it. I mean, it's very soft, that's for sure. I do like that aspect. Like very, very, very soft. I really like this. And since I use a powder brush to apply my blush normally, I feel like it gives a more dispersed look. So if you want it to be a little bit more concentrated, I would use this brush. I could see myself using this brush in the future. Also, in case you're wondering, my highlight is the glitter drops from Cover FX. Going to use the All Nighter setting spray to set my face. For mascara, I used the Pat McGrath Labs Fetish Eyes Mascara and the Smashbox Superfan Mascara. This is mostly the Pat McGrath mascara though. I just can't help myself. I have to layer mascaras. And unfortunately, I really like this. And I say unfortunately because Pat McGrath is not an inexpensive brand. I got this with Sephora points. I know that this is not what this video is about, but I just needed to give a special shout out to this mascara because it's amazing. It's really good. Just to kind of review my first impressions of the BoxyCharm, I feel like one of my favorite items that I got was this brush set. Once again, it's very, very soft. I will just, you know, continue to use this and maybe find different ways of using this, although I can definitely see myself using this to set my under eyes. And I can see this for blush, you know, once again, if I wanted to have a more defined or a more... It's a stronger blush. You know what I'm talking about. If I wanted my blush to be more obvious, not as subtle. Okay, cool. Stop being so wordy. I would use that brush again, and then the bronzer brush that I used to set my face was too compact to set my face. It's just too dense, rather. For my personal liking, so I'll probably just find a different way of using that. The Ciate London baking powder, I wasn't like super excited, but I'm also not disappointed. I definitely, you know, will use that again. I like this iconic London eyeshadow palette more than I thought I would. Definitely excited to use this more in the future. The makeup wipes was kind of an especially since it's only, I think you only get 15 of them. I know I did get this Tarte eyeshadow palette, but I was really hoping for the Dr. Brandt mask instead. I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. It's just, you know, I specifically, you know, put the specific code in for the Dr. Brandt mask. So I was disappointed that I didn't get it. I am excited for the Facial Radiance pads. I love First Aid Beauty. Well, I haven't used a lot of their products, but the Ultra Repair Cream is what I use to take care of my eczema underneath my left eye. So I have used these in the past. I am happy about this as well. And I guess whenever I do a review like that, whenever I, really focus on the individual products, I did like this more than whenever I initially opened the box, not gonna lie. But I guess I was just really hoping. There was like 1 or 2 skincare products, and I was obviously really hoping for the Becca foundation, but that is okay. I did still like this box. If you liked this video, I think you'll also really like this video right here. I highly recommend that you check it out. Once again, I upload beauty videos every Monday and Friday. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video.